Now we are going to see about India's relationship with developed countries. In the previous part, that is part 1, we have seen that how India is having a relationship with neighboring countries. Now we are going to see how India is having relationship with developed countries. First, we are going to see about India is having the relationship with USA. Now, India and the United States of America has signed a communication compatibility and security agreement, that is COMCASA. COMCASA. COMCASA, compatibility, communication compatibility and security agreement. This is signed between the USA and India that will lead to a new generation of bilateral military partnership. It is valid for a period for 10 years. COMCASA gives India access to advanced communication technology used in USA. So, because of this agreement, COMCASA agreement, India and USA signed. Due to this agreement, India can make technology, communication technology used in USA. Now we are going to talk about European countries with India. So how India is having relationship with European countries. It means what is the relationship between India and European countries. There has been a significant progress in all areas, particularly the growing cooperation and exchange include defense, counter-terrorism, nuclear energy and space. So, India and European countries have the exchange, including the defense, counter-terrorism, nuclear energy, and space. In this field, India and European countries have contact. Then, French space launch pads are used by ISRO. Then ISRO, Indian Satellite Research Organization. India and France are cooperating on developing smart cities like Chandigarh, Nagpur and Puducherry. So this is the way India and European countries have the relationship. Now about we are going to see Australia. So in what ways Australia and India is having relationship that we are going to see. That is Australia and India are committed to working together to enhance maritime cooperation with India's bilateral naval exercise. It means AUSINDEX, 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 AUSINDEX. It means like Australia and the India are committed to working together to enhance maritime cooperation with India's bilateral naval exercise. This is what it is called as AUSINDEX. Now we are going to see about India and Japan relationship. India decided to introduce to the Japan's Shinkansen system. It means SHINKAN Shinkansen system. It means it is a highest class of high speed railway system with safety and accuracy. This system following in Delhi Metro and Mumbai Ahmedabad Metro system. It follows in Delhi, Mumbai, Ahmedabad. Then the government of Japan has offered 20 seats per year to Indian nationals for a master degree course in the University of Japan for serving the Indian Railway. So Japan government offered 20 seats for the Indian nationals for giving training to work in the Indian Railways by the Japan government. Then, in the manufacturing sector, Japan announced its cooperation of training 30,000 Indian people in the Japan Indian Institute of Manufacturing. 30,000 people giving training by the Japan government in the JIM. JIM, JIM. It means in Japan, India Institute of Manufacturing. Then it is based on the Make in India and Skill India initiatives projects. So this gym systems, that is gym providing training to Indians, it's based on the Make in India and Skill India initiative projects. In 2017, the first four gyms were started in the states of Gujarat, Karnataka, Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. So it based on the training programs they given by the Japan government to Indians. So according to that, in our country, in India, in 2017, the first four gyms were started in the states of Gujarat, Karnataka, Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. Now, India and international organization. India has a great history of collaboration with several countries. India is a member of formal groupings like UNO, NAM, NAM, SARC, G20 and the Commonwealth. India has been extending a helping hand to UNO in all her efforts in ending military conflicts and promoting peace and progress among the nations. So, to the UNO, India is helping in the giving efforts in the ending military conflicts and also promoting peace and progress among the nations. BRICS countries. It means Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. These are the countries are called as BRIC countries. Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. These are the countries are comes under BRICS countries or leading emerging economics and political powers at the regional and international level. The BRICS organization's headquarters is in Shanghai in China. Why BRICS countries formed? That is to provide self-owned and self-managed organizations to carry out developmental and economical plans in its member nations. Now, what are the objectives of the BRICS countries or aims of the BRIC countries to achieve regional development? Then, second one, to act as a bridge between developed and developing countries. Third one, to establish a more equitable and fair world. Fourth, boost intra-BRICS trade in their local currencies to increase trade cooperation. Now, fifth one, and to promote the technological information exchange among the member states. Now, the financial architecture of BRICS countries. In what ways the BRICS countries are getting finance? That is, the New Development Bank is a multilateral development bank. That is NDB, New Development Bank. It is the multilateral development bank. It gives priority to projects aimed at the developing renewable energy resources. So this bank is providing loan to increase the renewable energy sources. Now, OPEC, OPEC. OPEC, it means the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. OPEC or OPEC, that is the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. A group of oil producing nations are the countries in the member of the OPEC. Is an intergovernmental organization founded in Baghdad, Iraq and headquartered in Vienna, Austria, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia and Venezuela are the OPEC's founder members. There are three categories of membership. That is, first one, founder members. Second one, full members. Third one, associate members. At present, there are 15 member nations. Two are located in South America, 6 in the Middle East, and 7 in Africa. OPEC membership is open to any country. So there are the 15 countries. At present, there are 15 countries or the member countries in the OPEC. OPEC, it means Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. Whoever can join in the OPEC organization. OPEC's mission or OPEC's function to coordinate oil policies in its member countries. This is first one. Second one, help stabilize oil markets. Third, to secure fair and stable income to petroleum producers. Fourth, an efficient economic and regular supply of oil to consuming nations. Fifth, a fair return on capital to those investing in the petroleum industries. So, first one to coordination between the member countries. Then, second one to permanently getting the income to the oil markets or the oil producing countries. Third, to secure fair and stable income to the permanent income to the petroleum producers. Fourth, efficient economic regular supply to oil consuming nations who are getting petroleum from the OPEC countries, that should be regular supply. Then fifth one, a fair return to capital to those investing in the petroleum industry. Who are all the investor in the OPEC countries? That people should get the permanent income with the profit. This is the mission or the functions of the OPEC countries. How does OPEC help other countries? The OPEC Fund for International Development, OPID. The OPEC Fund for International Development is an institution that helps finance projects with low interest loans. It also provides grants to social and humanitarian projects. So, OPID, OPEC Fund for International Development, is an institution that helps finance projects with low interest loans to the OPEC countries. The OPID is giving financial assistance to the OPEC countries with low interest, and also it provides grants, that is loans to social and humanitarian projects. Now, India's relationship with OPEC countries, that is Organization for the Petroleum Exporting Countries or Oil Producing Nation countries with India relationship. India is one of the biggest consumers of crude oil. We import 86% of crude oil and 70% natural gas, 95% of cooking gas from OPEC countries. So, India consuming 86% crude oil, 70% natural gas, and 95% of cooking gas from the OPEC countries. India has been identified as a great partner of OPEC mainly because of its high oil demand. So, India needed more oils to consume more from the OPEC countries. India doesn't have enough oil reserves. India cannot produce oil. India strongly focuses on the agriculture and industrial productions. Apart from economic and trade cooperation, India also aspires to have, that is, aims to have a warm relationship with its neighbors and extended neighbors in the field of education, health, fighting terrorism, disaster management, employment for its citizens, etc. So, India is having the relationship with the neighbor countries and also in the international organization.